Okay, I'm back. I decided we're going to jump straight on to the new concept that I just birthed last night. Um, Wrote two songs last night, and we're going to work on the next one that's in the queue. It's called Every Day is Saturday. This will be the original mix. So I'm going to start doing, whenever I do a vocal track, I'm going to start doing two mixes because it worked out last time really well. You got something a little bit more to the underground side of things, and then we'll have something a little bit more to the commercial side of things. So, this is the original mix. I don't know if this is going to be the commercial mix or the underground mix. I have no idea. It depends on what sounds I find, right? So, whatever it is, it's going to be the original mix. So, we're going to start off here, always with a kick drum. I know there's a bit quicker way to load these kick drums into your quick sampler. I'm going to need one of those quick samplers for a vocal hook. Oh, we got three quick samplers already open. There's a better way to load the kick. I'll see if I can figure it out. Time is 2:05. Should be done by 3:30 or so. That's how much. That's how long it usually takes. Load. Load. Yeah, yeah. I've been doing it the dummy way the whole time. Let's go ahead and hold up. Cancel that. Cover that up. Yeah, I've been doing it don't say that. Let's see. Where we at? Load. Desktop. Desktop. MacBook Pro. Samples. I usually see, and there they all are. This whole time I've been dragging and dropping like a dummy. What kind of kick do we need? I'm thinking we want, I don't know which version this is going to be, so I'm just going to go with what I feel like doing in terms of sounds. I feel like I want something a little more organic for the kick drum. Try the kicks. 600 kicks in here. I don't think we want this anything too subby. Problem is you can't listen to them before you open them. And look at this. It won't open them. Look at that. I guess we do have to drag and drop. Oh well. I guess we do have to drag and drop. Logic Pro should be a little more advanced than that. Not in a hurry. I like to take my time. Let's get back into the SP12 mixed drums. Got 600 kicks in here. And this way you can listen to the kick. Sounds good to me. You can go either way with that. That could be commercial or that could be underground. Nice, well-rounded 909-ish kick. Can't lose with that. Okay. Lyrically, it's of course a quirky little concept. This could actually be the underground mix. The original mix last time was the one that was sounding more like EDM. Still very tasteful. Keep it tasteful and classy. I don't do anything like corny shit. But that kick is knocking, as you can hear. Definitely sounds like a 909. Sort of. It's nice and clean. So what we're going to do, I think we want to start off. I'm going to start off everything sounding like it's already. Do you want Logic? I mean, we want a homegrown kit. I'm going to start with a homegrown kit. Clear all pads. Go here. Let's try whatever this is. Cool. Got the old school vibes. I can work with that. Kind of 808-ish. Already I'm thinking this might be the underground mix. I don't know. Sometimes it's better to lay one instrument at a time because your hands. I'm not the best finger drummer in the world. That is a beautiful tom. You hearing that? Wow. It can still go either way. That sounds wonderful. Is God good or is God good? Yeah. Yeah, some people are expert finger drummers. I'm not. Even though I've been playing with drum machines my whole life, some people got a natural knack to finger drum their ass off. That ain't me. I'm like not that talented with the finger drumming. But I'm better than some people. Some people can't even lay anything down at all. I like that little hi-hat. I'm gonna add that sucker in the next measure. Probably should have kept going because it looks like I'm not going to be able to copy it too easy. A little more diversity. No reason to go any more complicated than that. could still go either way. It could be commercial, it could be underground. Because it's too early to tell. Depends on what sounds I find. And what do I want it to be? I'd rather do the underground mix first, but let's let God decide. Play around with some sounds. Let's get on the analog lab. Put the compressor on. I bet you after the first sound that I find, I'll know if it's commercial or maybe not. It might take a while. Even my commercial shit has gone underground, honestly. So I don't think it matters. Right away, I kind of like that. I like that. If I can remember what. I like that. Let's try it out. It's already sounding kind of 80s. I feel like the energy is about to get pretty hot. Because if I think about the hook and what the hook is saying, it's a party hook. It's kind of like imagine like something by The Clash or something like that. first thing I'll try is upgrading the RAM. I got 16, I can get 32, I can get 64 in here. It's really expensive though, for a dude with no job. You know how dastardly Satan is? Quite frequently, he's always making my eyes itch. This is not normal itch, like allergy or something got in your eye. It's a very fucking annoying itch. So fucking annoying. Like nothing you ever felt before in your fucking eye. And it makes you instantly go grabbing it and pulling and scratching at your eyes. Easily can catch the flu by touching your eyes. I try to never touch my eyes, but he does it. The motherfucker's trying to get me to fall sick. I can't think of a bad enough word to call this devil. That one. I really like that one. I really like that one. Ooh, that sounds hot. So far, so good. It definitely matches what the hook is saying. Definitely matches it. I'm not going to be able to work on the vocal during the stream, however. I'm going to do a basic layout. And then I'm going to go get a hard cider. I'm going to listen to it on the speakers and make all my mixing decisions on the speakers. Just get it sounding as good as I can. And I'm probably going to lay the vocal. But we won't be doing that during this stream. That's pretty cool, man. And I don't want to go too crazy with this, but I always do. I'm not good at minimal. I always like stacking and layering. I'm not very good at minimal. But we'll see what happens. Like maybe a bass line now. Okay. So I might want to go a lazy little harp situation. Let's go up here. An ARP would be very appropriate, actually. An ARP would be very appropriate. But let's go. That's simple. It ain't hard. Yes, it is. Because I hit the wrong note. It is hard. No, it's not. We're going to nail it. Don't worry. So simple, yet so exquisite. Sounds like it might be the underground mix. It doesn't sound like EDM. Kick drum got lost already. Didn't compress it, didn't EQ. I like it. The hook sounds like a damn hit record. It really does. The hook sounds like a hit record. I'm not gonna say it for you right now though. Okay. See how long it takes to select those MIDI parts? I need more RAM in this computer. I think it might perform better. And changing the length of the MIDI clips is a pain in the ass. I'll do that for Christmas. I was thinking about getting another PS4. I'm not going to get another PS4. I'm going to get 32 gigs of RAM in this computer. The whole thing will cost me about $150 or $200 to make that happen, though. About 150, 175. You know what I want right now? A big 80s style snare. I should probably stop the computer before doing that because this computer, and then I should have never upgraded the Logic Pro. I should have kept it. It's not performing like the way it should be. That's the exact one I want. I like that one. It's gonna be great. This is the underground mix because it sounds like Italo. It's still the original mix though because it's the first one I'm doing. Add some more pads and stuff, or maybe another melody. Maybe another melody. Another melody. What's good for that? really simple, and it would be really great. That's what I did with the other Italo mix on the other track. It wasn't complicated at all. A simple melody, a couple simple melodies, nice 80s sounds. Right? Your whole drum section's already done. See what I mean? Why would it do that? That's not what the fuck I did. And I gotta go, that's not what I did. It doesn't perform as good as it used to. Copy, asshole. A sip of water. Now, as jealous as Satan is, how stupid do you think he feels right now that he was attacking me last night, pissed me off, went and got some beer and wine, drank it, and wrote 2 songs. And now I'm making the songs. He's just making his life worse. Because now he's more jealous than he was in the first fucking place. But the son of a bitch has 0 self-control. 0. He will not stop fucking with me. 0 self-control. But now he's madder than ever. He's fucking with me right now. And it's his fault that this track is happening. Persecution builds character, bitch. Sorry to tell you. FM sounds. Just got lost. Should have been doing that the whole time. This is really the meat and potatoes of the whole track, honestly, quite honestly. This is the meat and potatoes of the whole track. It's not going to do a whole lot more different than this. I'm going to lay the vocal down. I don't want it too complicated. This is my Italo house version. Which means the other mix is probably going to be more like EDM-ish. Maybe. That's what happened last time. I think it's time for some open hats. Time for some open hats because we want to. I used to not be such a big fan of open hats. I don't really like open hats in house music, but I like them in disco. Definitely don't like open hats in techno at all. But if it sounds anything like disco, open hats is quite essential. So let's load some up. I'm so glad I built these drum kits. I went and painstakingly went through and bits. elementary, my dear Watson. All you have to do is believe, mate. Alternate the open hi-hat so that we get a nice diverse little thing going on here. I feel like that bass needs something. So this reminds me of the Russell Street mix of Dream Fragments. Very straightforward, straight ahead, kind of Italo disco style. Not hard to make. Definitely easy to arrange. Vocals will be probably laid today over a hard cider. Now, it might be time, right about now, to switch that bass line, make it do something different. Because we all love diversity. You gotta love the simplicity of this and how easy it is to lay this down and get this all doing what it's supposed to do. When I get this on the speakers, when I tell you it's gonna be a joy to mix this on my new speakers. Wow. And it's so simple. I don't feel like I'm working my ass off right now. See, the work happens when it's time to mix it though. But the Dream Fragments Italo version was easy to mix too. The EDM version was hard to mix. The original version, that's because I drenched it in too much reverb and it messed up everything. I'm gonna take all that reverb out of there. What would help this? First thing I landed on, that's the Holy Spirit. just happened to this window? I was playing a keyboard, so I didn't hit anything. Who do you think did that? Take a wild guess. The window fucked all up. The mixer disappeared and it turned into a little small thing. Who do you think did that? Take a wild guess. Because I was playing a keyboard. I wasn't touching the fucking computer keyboard at all. I didn't hit a fucking hotkey. You just saw a supernatural attack on my Logic Pro session by Satan himself. That shit happened by itself. That's the devil. He's mad as hell because it's his fault this song is happening right now. Satan getting sloppy. Because people are going to watch this video and they're going to see that shit. People are going to know you exist, dumbass. You're losing your fucking edge. The whole track is not bassy enough for me in general. So I'm going to get on the drum bus. Fix it. It sounds like Italo disco, but I want it to bang like house music. Right now, the sound spectrum is filled up enough that I can't really add anything else. Look at this. Look what we did to my... The hook is going to match this perfectly. Thank you, Lord. The hook is going to match this perfectly. It's going to be so good. It's going to sound like it came out in the 80s. I don't think there's room to add anything else. I'm gonna have to take something out before I add something else. This part stays. Yeah, because after I add the vocal to that, there was no room for anything else. I wanna do this part. I wanna keep because that's a nice little arp. Let's keep that. Let's take the FM melody out. Let's go. Maybe change the bass one more time, maybe. Maybe. See what that sounds like. drums out. I don't think the drums are ever going to come out in this song. That sounds right to me. This Italo stuff is kind of easy to make. Oh, that was sloppy as hell. I have to figure out what I want to play. Hitting wrong notes, hitting all kind of wrong notes. Why did that open up? I didn't open that up. You see that? That shit just opened on its own, bro. I gotta remember what the previous bass line was doing. I think that's the same bass line I had in the intro, but that's cool. We can alternate. I don't want those hi-hats in here just yet. I'm going to drop those out because that sounds good without them there. Just in the name of diversity. I wonder if I could... Would you even hear it if I put some percussion in there? I don't think you would even hear it. Well, let's try. A lot going on so far. Very simple. Too bad I fucked it up. Excuse my French. nice sounding tom. I did myself such a service by adding these kits to this, man, making it just sound proper. I don't think you want to keep it the exact same for the whole time, so let's do something a little different here, because we know this Italo produces very, very diverse in their sound. That's how we're gonna run it like that. My left hand sucks when it comes to playing percussion. I'm gonna try and nail it in one take though. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. I think we nailed it. Give it a different color because it's a different pattern. There. Okay, so that's cool. Actually, the open hats do make sense there. Really do. Had a good thing going. Kind of messed it up a little bit. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I either need another computer or I need a 32 gigs of RAM in here. It's gonna cost some money to do that. I can get the RAM for $75 off of Amazon, but to have it installed is another 70 to 100. We're talking $150 I notice a lot of these dance tracks that are playlisted on Apple Music are like 3-minute tracks. And I'm thinking I might start leaning towards that. There's no point in going any longer than 3 or 4 minutes. Especially if the vocal fits in there in 3 or 4 minutes. Just end the track. And this is nice. I'm going to copy that. But I feel like I need to... At least the drum section changes. Some people put songs out and the drum section never changes. We're going to keep this here. Because I like that. That's really adding to the situation. I like this. We're going to keep those two. And this song is almost probably done, honestly. Because we're up to what? What are we up to now? 3 minutes. Copy it 2 more times, it's probably done. 3.5-minute track. Very simple. Oh, you know what you need? That's why I like to lay my parts down mostly. My left hand, not so good. I had to copy that. Let's do it here too. Like we could use a nice little leads thing going on there. We can do that without messing up the space for the vocal. Exactly what I rehearsed. After I get my hard cider, we're going to lay the vocal. We're going to mix it as best as we can. And we're going to lay the vocal in the headphones. Then we're going to turn on the speakers. We're going to get it mixed. It's over 3 minutes. Might be time to switch up the bass line back to one of the other. I don't have to reinvent the wheel because I already switched up the bass line a couple times. So I'll just go back to one of the previous versions of and copy it, because I'm not going to reinvent the wheel, because I'm really just playing the same 3 bass lines. Let's go. You know, the drums don't need to drop out on this track. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Let's go with the first bass line, or the second one. I think the third one and the first one are pretty similar. Let's test that theory. Nope, they're a little bit different. Now, I don't want to be lazy, so I like what I did here, but I want to maybe stick it on a different synth, because I'm not totally happy with the way that sounded. It sounded decent, but I think we can get a better sound if we put it on a different synth. I like what I played there, though. Man, don't be lazy. Play something else. Let's go to the Fury 800. That sounds really fucking good. I like that. Like that. It's not the sickest track I've ever made, and it's definitely not the sickest Italo track I've ever heard, not by a long shot. However, it definitely falls into that Italo category. And those guys are wizards. You're not really going to compete with some of those Italo disco guys. But I think we're in the building with a proper Italo disco track. And the vocal is really what's going to make this. It's not the music. As long as the music carries the vocal, the shit's going to be great. Because the hook sounds like a hit record. I'm not even kidding. What do we got here? Maybe, I feel like maybe the Buchla might be better. DX7 will be better. Because I like that sound, but I like that melody, but I'm not quite too happy about the sound of it. Just Turn the DX7 on. It's definitely time to get up and mix it on the speakers. Lay the vocal down. Maybe go get a hard cider. Maybe. That feels so irresponsible, but I do good work with drinks in the studio. Always do. Very first sound is on, happens to work. That sound. I like that sound. I want to keep that in there for a minute. Sounds like an harp, but I'm playing it. Why does it sound so much different than the other thing I copied it from? It sounds way different. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's go. We got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. Oh. That sounds too much like the other sound. We need a synthy sound, not a paddy sound. We don't need the paddy pancake. Where's the synth? That might work. That actually works. FM sounds were really prevalent in the Italo disco scene. I mean, nailing it right now. And this 338, this song is over. We're gonna copy this, and this song is done. Go grab a hard cider. What time is it? There. Okay, I'm gonna keep this bass line, and we're gonna end it. We're going to keep this part, and that's that. This part sounds great. The drums sound good. Copy the drums one more time, and that's done. We're out of here. It's Miller time. It is Miller time. Time to lay the vocal. Once the vocals lay, we get it on the big speakers and we mix it down. May not have to go much further than that. I like to keep the bass line going. I like to keep this part going. And maybe do like one of these. This. Got one more thing that needs to be cut. I don't want the open hats towards the end. We're going to do just this for the end. That might be long enough, but let's copy one more time just in case. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, people. I got to do the vocals now. Obviously, there's probably going to be a nice little. Am I turning into an Italo disco producer? It's going to be a nice little. Because I didn't really do that on purpose. I'm not kidding. Just going to have it. Same thing with the last one. That's the Holy Spirit working. You don't even have to have direction. You just have to have faith. So, probably not going to do the other version, which would be a remix of this version. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I should do that today too. No, because it's going to take me a solid hour or 2 or 3 to record the vocals and mix the track as best as I can on the speakers. I'm going to do that with a hard cider. So we're going to run up to Whole Foods. There's something I wanted to do first. What was it? What did I want to do? Oh, where are we? Where's my audio tracks? Okay, so here we got the vocoder. It's going to have a vocoder, obviously. It's going to have a vocoder. So I don't know when the vocal is going to kick in, probably right on this area, probably. Why did this go out? You can put that back towards the end if you want to. There's going to be some arrangement changes, obviously, there always is when I do the vocal. Could add parts, move things around a little bit, but we got a general idea of what this track's about. So I'm going to go grab a hard cider, come back here and lay the vocal and mix it down. And that's going to bring me great joy because these speakers I have in the studio now, freaking epic. So amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this stream. It only took me 1 hour and 13 minutes to do that. So tomorrow we'll probably do the remix, which will most likely be a more commercial version. I'm out of here. See you next time.